Prison School Episode 1 is finally here. After many people wanting this series and many manga readers telling me I need to watch this series, the first episode has finally blessed us today. So, here's the first thing I want to say. Obviously, there is censors. Now, I don't know if it's Funimation's doing why there's censors, or if it was censored in Japan, because I do know Funimation censors a lot of things. Personally, like, the TV aired edition, like the Raws, would look completely fine, like it's uncensored, but you go to Funimation, and Funimation censors a lot of their anime. So, I'm curious. If anyone can confirm, please confirm in the comments, is the non-Funimation version, for instance, the one that aired on TV in Japan, is it censored? Because there is blinding flashes of light in this episode, throughout this episode, when you see panty shots, and I know this series is going to get rather bad, because I've heard from many manga readers. They haven't spoiled me, thank you very much for not spoiling me, manga readers, but they've told me this series is very explicit when it comes to its sexual content, and so for them to already be censoring panty shots, it's going to probably get very bad in the future with some censors, so I'm very fearful. Is Funimation doing this, or is it just Japan in general? So please confirm that in the comments. Now, besides that, moving into the next point, my first impressions of Prison School, I kind of knew what to expect already, because I've been told by so many that this series is going to be a lot of fan service. It's about students that are in some form of prison, and they're sentenced to bad and horrible treatment by their higher-ups that are all women, and that's kind of what we see in this episode. It's exactly what I expected. So, first things right off the bat, if you're not one to like fan service, if you're not one to like the way this first episode is done, I don't think you might like this series if you didn't like this episode, because I'm willing to bet that this series is going to get a lot worse when it comes to its sexual content. And so, if this episode turns you off to where you don't want to see anymore, or you don't really want to watch it no more, I think this series might not be for you, because this series is definitely just going to be very hardcore. I know for a fact it will be, because I've seen some images. So, besides that, how is the animation, so to say? Animation of Prison School, surprisingly very good. I mean, usually when it comes to fan service series, they usually are budgeted quite well, but Prison School, I think, has one of the best budgets of summer of 2015 of anime, because, I mean, the budget's really nice in this. The production value and everything looks really nice. I love the facial expressions. It sounds really good, like the way they look, and with the voice actors, the production is very nice. And on top of that, with the original soundtrack, it definitely suits with this series, and it gives it that nice, good, funky feel. Now, one thing I want to mention is the character designs. The character designs, oh my god. I instantly gotta mention that one dude that has, like, the long earlobes, and you see his face shrunken in on his, like, head. The fuck is with that character design? Yo, what the fuck is with that character design? That character design is so out there. I'm like, his face! What the fuck is wrong with his face? His face is so damn small, and that big-ass body. I'm like, no. Just like, that poor guy, man. I bet he got bullied when he was growing up. And then, the main male character, from what we can see, he's a pervert, of course, but it doesn't seem like he's that bad, so to say. He's a typical pervert, but not a bad pervert. I mean, I guess there's no really good pervert, but you get my point. He's not like his friends that were straight up, damn, the way they acted throughout the episode, like wanting to lick the vice president's boots, and the way they were crying and getting pissed at him because they didn't get to lick her boots. It's pretty fucked up. It really was. So, I mean, overall, Prison School, it met my expectations. It really did. It met my expectations. I expected what I got, and it actually exceeded my expectations by a large margin, actually, because I didn't expect it to be this good. I mean, I've been told it's a good series, but I didn't expect it to be this good, especially with the fan service and the content we got. Now, when it comes to the adaptation from the manga, I have no idea how it is, so if manga readers can please clarify in the comments below, how is Prison School's anime adaptation of the manga going on? I mean, was it adapted beautifully? Was it bad? Is it rushed? Is it good? Spot on? I mean, and also, what else did they censor? Did they just censor the panty shots, or were there other things that were censored and completely axed out of this episode? So if anyone can let me know, I'd be very thankful. But Prison School seems like it's going to be quite the fun ride. I'm looking forward to episode 2 next week. Tell me your thoughts. What was your favorite moment? Who's best girl? Honestly, I'm really liking the Hana girl, you know, the blonde-haired girl in this episode. I really like her. I really like the way she acted. Like that ending scene. Oh my fucking god. That was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's it. So tell me your thoughts. That's my first impressions. Tell me your first impressions. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.